Willie D Live.
What's up, family? Around 10 p.m. Saturday night, Houston police received several phone calls from people who were reporting a teen takeover. If you don't know what a teen takeover is, this is when teenagers hop on social media and they say, hey, we're about to take over the mall. We're going to take over the park. Usually it's hundreds of kids who get together and they just pretty much cause a disturbance. Sometimes fights break out. Sometimes looting takes place. Sometimes people get shot. Sometimes people get killed. Shots were fired on last night in Houston. Police are still investigating. They have made 2 arrests. There is no report of injuries. So I'll keep you guys updated on that. In the meantime and in between time, I'll let you check out the video. Okay, so it is worth noting that Houston is hosting FIFA right now. So the city is trying to portray a role where, look, man, you can come here, everything's safe. It's a beautiful city. Come check out our museums, check out our restaurants, our club life, come check us out, man. We rolling out the red carpet. So the problem here is that the fans messed around and caught a full preview of what Houston is. It ain't just all glitz and glamour. It ain't just all fun and games. Sometimes shots are fired and sometimes people get hurt. These youngsters, it's like, I don't understand how they can't find something more constructive to do with all of the options they have. They just want to meet up and take on that liability of getting caught up in something heinous. Because anytime you have that many people who are meeting up with no goal in mind but to cause havoc, but to just meet up and, it's different if you're meeting up and it's just, hey, man, we're going to just meet up and have a conversation. We're going to meet up and talk politics. We're going to meet up and talk about the Harry Potter book. Anything, man, anything, but we're going to take over. We're going to meet up and take over the mall. Something bad is going to happen. Look, fam, obviously I was young before myself. I never just found it appealing to run with crowds. I always thought, especially if you want to talk about doing something bad, because I was always paranoid about getting caught. And I just did not like the idea of jail. I just never got used to going to jail. I never got used to that. I never liked the idea of somebody ratting me out. You mess around and go to one of those places, especially if you organize it, somebody is going to get seriously hurt. Well, people have already been seriously hurt. And oftentimes when it's called the mob mentality. You get a bunch of people together. Typically, If a person is by themselves, they might act more civilized. But once you get them with a mob and they see one or two people start doing something, they become emboldened by those people's acts. And they feel secure in doing what they're doing because they have the numbers. And so they're not afraid of being pointed out or being directly attacked or targeted, right? So these takeovers are not exclusive to Houston. These takeovers are happening all over the country. They're happening everywhere. So, parents, when your kids say, "Hey, I'm gonna go meet up with such," you need to be like, "You ain't gonna go out there and do no takeover, are you?" You know what I'm saying? You gotta let them know. You gotta get involved. You gotta get involved. You gotta ask questions, and you can't take for granted that your child won't get himself involved in a team takeover. You gotta ask those questions. This is a bad look for the city. This is the FIFA started on the 11th, but this is the first weekend of FIFA. They got about 10 blocks in the city mapped in, right? Mapped out, right? And bam, they going hard. I mean, if you're in the Houston area, you might want to stop by and check out the map, where the actual festival is taking place. And it's free to attend. Obviously, once you get there, they're gonna charge you up for stuff, but it's free to attend the festival. They got this big old jumbo screen where they're showing the game and stuff, and they got all these type of shops and places you can stop at to get different types of food. And Houston is multicultural. So any kind of food that you want to eat, you can get that. I'm actually hosting on the 19th. I'm hosting at King's Court on the 19th. King's Court is directly across the street from Shell Stadium, where Houston's soccer team plays and where at least one of the games are taking place. I mean, when I say directly across the street, you got the stadium and then the street, and then you got the venue, King's Court, where I'll be on the 19th, hosting, showing what a real takeover looks like, where you see the best of what H-Town has to offer. I got DJ Paul, DJing. I got another. We just got another DJ on board. But other stuff, fam, other stuff is going on. But anyway, y'all be careful out there, youngster. Everything glitter ain't gold. This to me, these team takeovers to me is kind of like when a person, your friend pull up in a car and you don't ask any questions. Say, hey man, we finna go to the mall. You don't ask any car. You know your friend didn't have a car yesterday, but now yeah, man, we finna go to all right, man, when you get this? Today. You jump in the car, didn't ask any questions other than when you get this, you jump in the car, y'all ride down the street, next thing you know, whoop, whoop, whoop. Now you got an auto theft case. Yeah. This goes all the way back, fam, to when our parents used to say, be careful about the company you keep and choose your friends carefully. But what say you, fam? Drop a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. No more talk.